What? There. Hey, what's up, survivalists? It's TeamWnJ here. We're gonna make a render challenge today. Theme is gaming. Your time starts now. Sorry for the 5-minute delay there. I was making myself some green tea. I have once again forgotten to eat dinner. Incredible, incredible. Okay, so let me get the music ready. Here we go. Some chill music. Okay, so the render that I'm planning to do today, since the theme is gaming, I thought to go for my current most played video game, which is Arknights. And I found this image that Andre has sent me. And this is meta on 2 different levels. By the way, welcome to the stream, Zach Taz, Anderson Garcia, Fenix, Exodus, Herebrine Gaming, Alice, Zayden, Zolkaisi, Setaiji, I think I got that. Vitter, welcome to the stream, everyone. Dragonverse as well, Cal Farhan, welcome everyone. Okay, cool. So, Andre sent me this screenshot, which is meta on 2 different levels. First of all, it's my current most favorite game. And second of all, the characters in the game are playing a game. So this is absolutely gaming. So we're gonna have to do a few things with this. Verando, what's going on? Exodus says, forgot to eat dinner. You already look like a pale skeleton, bro. Speaking of pale skeletons, my guys, I know some of you guys have been asking me to make a new video on Arknight enemy names. But I'm a big fan of this new enemy. This dude right here, I don't know how many of you guys noticed this, because I feel like a lot of you guys missed the small details, like the gas mask on the gas mask. These guys have skulls for a face. So I've been calling these guys, like, other than ice katanas, I've been calling them what
Milk boys.
Yeah, milk boys, calcium boys, calcium man, skull kid. What have I been calling him? He looks so cool. He absolutely does have a skull for a head. Here, I'll zoom it in for you. There. I can't get any bigger than this. That's definitely a skull. But anyway, calcium man. It's a pretty good name for these guys. Milk boy as well. Anyway, this is the picture that we're trying to replicate today. For preparation, I have already downloaded the skins for all the characters on screen here, as well as a Minecraft penguin rig. I did not make any of these skins. I grabbed these online, a Minecraft skin deck somewhere. Penguin rig is just Minecraft penguin rig cinema 4D. Just Google that, the first thing that comes up. It's made by those people. There you go. Just call them a pale skeletons. Okay, hold on a second. A pale skeleton? What the fuck is a not pale skeleton? Can someone tell me what a not pale skeleton looks like? Actually, I might try to... I'm gonna try to pin this image onto the screen so that we all have an idea of what I'm gonna make here. Just give me 1 second, see if I can find how to do this. Add a new image.
If it's not pale, it's probably like Bunga Bunga skeleton.
What? Ungus Bungus?
No, Unga Bunga.
What?
Like very, like prehistoric.
Prehistoric skeleton.
You just dug it out from dirt.
Yeah. The image ain't loading. I think it's fucking WebP again. I hate these WebP images. Okay, here's what I can do though. I've got this app called On Top Replica, and with this app, I can mimic a window over. So all I'm gonna do is mimic this window, and then I'm gonna zoom this up, and then I'm gonna just crop it. Where's the crop option? Select region. There you go. So this way we can keep the reference image on screen the entire time. I have this bad habit of closing off this window every single time. By the way, Rwando, I saw your new video. I watched, you guys are playing Scriblio with Hino. I watched your video before I watched Hino's video. I didn't even know Hino made a video. Okay, cool. So, first thing I'm gonna do, I think, is I'm going to, I think I'll start by creating the geometry first. So I'm gonna create a room. Cause here's the thing, I don't know if I want to build a Minecrafty room or if I want to just make a room and texture it Minecrafty. I feel like that's the way to go, because I can put in a bit more detail that way. So let me do that. Okay.
Oh right, Rwando. When other people are watching their Scriblio videos, their reaction was they're confused about like what you're drawing, and it wasn't shown at the end like what the actual answer was sometimes. So next time, get on that.
Exodus says, can we talk about anime and hentai again, or does it happen later in the stream? If someone brings it up, it'll happen. Zactaz, it looks like Sans but edgy. Dude, absolutely. It fucking is, Zactaz. The dude's eye glows red when he attacks, not blue, red. Put your right, Eli says Skelly Boy. Yeah, that's what he is. Izran's Shafiq says, hello, I'm late. Oh, hello, sorry, I'm late. No worries, man. Oh, God. Now, in this image, you actually can't see where the corner of the room is, so I'm just gonna pretend the corner of the room is back there somewhere. I'm just gonna put the camera somewhere here, maybe. Also, got a slight problem here where the center of the object, rather the bottom of the object, is not on ground level. Just gonna set that up and then move the entire object up to ground level and move our camera back up to ground level. Okay, so we got this sort of like upward camera angle looking up towards the ceiling. Thank you for subscribing, Joseph Ozenak. Okay, so this is gonna be our room. I'm gonna put in like a temporary sofa just so we can, you know, use it as a placeholder. Let me grab the sofa. This is funny story. This is the exact sofa that I have in my house. This right here. This is the exact one. I think we got this from like IKEA or something. Some like random IKEA sofa right here.
IKEA number 5.
It turns out that there's a world famous teapot called the Utah Teapot. Apparently, when CG was first being developed, the Utah Teapot was one of the first things ever modeled. And so, whenever you see a teapot used in a like animation or something, it's usually the same teapot. It's usually the Utah Teapot. Yeah.
Is it the classic looking one, or?
I'll
like
Google it. Here. Utah.
Yeah, it sounds like the Victorian era teapots.
It's just this. It's just a teapot. Yeah. The reason this was the first ever complex model is because it doesn't need any textures, and at that time it was extremely complex to make. But yeah, this model has been spread around so much that if you pay attention in 3D animations, a lot of the time you see this in the background as an Easter egg. But basically, anytime you see a teapot that's digital, it's probably this teapot.
You know what's funny? I saw this teapot, but it was orange one time.
Ooh, fancy. They went creative with that one.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Blender Guru or anything as a thumbnail.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, apparently it's just an Easter egg with animators. Just include the teapot somewhere. Okay. So what if anyone's here for the first time, I'm not sure what I'm doing, by the way. So this top window here is where I'm working. The bottom window is what I'm rendering. So right now I'm just trying to get everything into the right position. We do have a slight thing here where this image is not 16 by 9. So this is like a squarish image. I'm trying to make a 16 by 9 image because it's wallpaper material. So the proportions aren't gonna match exactly, but I'll try to get as close as I can. Get a bit closer to this sofa over here. So right then I've just added this wall here as a partition. I've realized that the focal length is a bit skewed. So I'm just gonna scroll this back a slight bit. There we go. I'm gonna cut. See, I've been looking at this image and I noticed this person in the background there. I don't know. I'm thinking that's Mayor, but I don't know why Mayor would be in the background, so I'm just gonna cut that out. Just like end the image there. I'll move this partition back in a bit closer. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna just add a bit more detail into this thing here. So this thing has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's give this 6 different layers. NB. Oh, NB. There we go. So I can start seeing the polygons. I'm gonna divide this vertically into 6 different parts. This way I can start getting the shelf look going on. I'm also gonna divide this vertically by 2 parts. Yep, just like so. That's just gonna make life a tad bit easier. Okay, I'm gonna shrink this down just a slight bit. Redarkted says software. I'm using Cinema 4D. Frostnova is here. What's going on, Frostnova? Rest in peace. Okay. I've made this object editable now, so now I can try to get the shelf look going on. So we're gonna have to. Okay, so this first part here. You know what? Actually, let me get a cut going on here. Okay. I'm gonna cut this object vertically once. There we go. No, I'm not. Tricked you. I'm gonna go with polygon selection mode, select one side of this face, extrude this out by a slight bit, then retake this face here and extrude this out by a slight bit. There we go. Then I will UL for loop selection. Tricked ya. UL for loop selection on the vertex and then move this up a slight bit. That's a bit too high up actually. No, that's fine. Okay. I'll move this up here. UL again, holding shift. I'm gonna select both of these, move both of these down. Just trying to get like the rough shape going on here. Okay. And UL this one. By the way, I've done these streams so many times that I just stop explaining what I'm doing. So if anyone wants to understand what I'm doing, feel free to ask. I will explain it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna work with the assumption that everyone's on the same page. We are on a 2-hour crunch time, so I do have to focus a little bit. Though sometimes you guys do throw me off track. Okay, that looks pretty decent. Just Browsing Ye says hello. What's going on, Just Browsing? Yeah, cinema. I love cinema. Cinema is so it's so easy to use. So easy to use. Just a big fan. Granted, okay, it might look like what I'm doing is a bit complex. I think that's just because I'm moving fast. I'm not explaining anything. If I were to take time to explain everything to you, even if you had no idea what I was doing, you probably understand what I was doing. What I'm doing. God. I'm gonna just extrude. Okay, here's one window. Select a few of these faces here and just extrude these out. Okay, so just like so. Whoops, missed one. Something like that. Yoki dokie. Oh, hang on. This one here isn't supposed to be extruded. Okay. I won't extrude that one either. Nor will I extrude that one. Okay. So just give us like the little window area over there. Looks like there's an extra line behind Sora as well. Either that or it's like, wait, hang on. Are those people or are those figurines? Because I thought that was a shelf.
It is a shelf.
It is a shelf, right? Okay, okay, good. Then there's an extra partition like underneath Sora. So I'm just gonna make a little loop cut right over here and extrude these faces just a slight bit. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Extrude. Perfect. Okay, good. Somebody asked, Exodus asked if you could choose from any faction of Arknights, which will you choose? Dude, that's so hard for me to pick. It's so hard for me to pick. Okay. I'm stuck between choosing Penguin Logistics or Lungman. Penguin Logistics because I fucking love the group. Lungman because I'm from Hong Kong. And I feel an attachment to the group. So I don't know. To be fair, Penguin Logistics are based in Lungman. Naming this is gaming C4D. Okay. So now that we have the shelf in, I'm going to actually model the sofa because I'm not going to use this sofa. We want like a Minecrafty looking sofa. Eric, were you trying to say something?
Yeah, good choice.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make this 100. Since this is a Minecraft model, I don't have to be too anal about how I make this. I'm trying to get like a rough shape going on here. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, so in order to make these models, you basically need a bit of foresight into what you're gonna do. So this object right here, if I make this editable right now, it's only gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 polygons, right? It's only gonna have this face, this face, this face, and this face. So instead of making it editable right now, I'm gonna keep it as a primitive object, which means it's not editable. And I'm gonna start dividing the segments. So I'm gonna add sections like that. So now we have two, it's basically double the amount of polygons here, and I can add more detail. So I'm gonna do this. So the two sides are gonna be the armrests, and the middle is gonna be the little seat area. I'm gonna add a cut. Actually, is this going through the ground? Oh, damn. Hang on. Hold on. That's not good. That can't be good. Put this back up. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. I'm gonna make a section here. This way I can divide the back section and the front section. And then I'm gonna make a section here so we can define where the seat is. We don't see the legs of the sofa, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. And it doesn't seem like there is a... when you have a sofa, usually like where the two cushions meet, it goes down a little bit. I don't even see that here, so I'm not gonna bother with that. This is basically all we need. So I'm gonna make this editable now. I'm gonna go into Vertex Selection mode. Now I can move these vertexes around. So let's scoot this over by 40. Scoot this one over by 40. Scoot this one over by 20. Yep. And then scoot this one down by 10. Now we can get rid of these two polygons here. We can start remodeling things. I'm gonna push this. I'm gonna push this down, like so. I'm gonna use the original model as a reference as well. Here we go. Now we can delete these faces here. That is going to delete a lot of faces that I don't want them to delete, like these armchair things here, but we can just join them back, so it's okay. So push this one down by 40 again. Okay, good. Delete. Whoops. Delete, 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 and delete. Good. Now we just have to combine, conjoin everything back together. I'm gonna take these ones and push them down as well. Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy. Arif says, looks like someone watching from another building. No, that's... Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. Because I'm not sure if this is like a pathway or a shelf. At first, I thought these were like figurines. But then, if you looked at it, as in, that's another building, that might be a thing as well. Like, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know what's going on in the background there. I can't explain it. Zacta says, don't shelves have like shadows though? It doesn't feel like it on that pic. That's true. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm gonna treat it like it's a shelf, since I don't know what it is. Yeah. Exodus says, what does your friends do when you're on these render streams? They chime in and have a conversation with you guys. Now I'm gonna bridge these ones up together. So let's connect these. I'm gonna delete the original sofa now. We don't need this anymore. Okay. Now we've got this empty hull section here, and I need to find a way to conjoin them. Thing is, you can't just link them up because there's nothing to link to. So I'm gonna have to big brain this a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a like polygon join tool. Give me a second. Wait, wrong. Polygon pen. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna use the polygon pen, and this will allow me to draw shapes. I should be able to go like. There. And that's gonna. Oh, fuck, damn it. Forgot to close it off. So this is going to create us the shape that we need right there. Do the same thing over here. Okay. I'm also going to draw an extra shape down here. Actually, I can't connect that, can I? Okay, never mind. That's okay. Just figuring out how I'm gonna end this bit here. You know what? I'm just gonna cheese it. I'm just gonna go up here, 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 and back. What? Wait, okay, that didn't work. Okay, I'll try that again. I'm not sure what happened. 1, 2. Oh, damn. What? Hang on. Something's gone wrong. Alright, whatever. Viter says it could be a second floor looking down from the second floor. I thought so as well. Oh, Jesus. I just realized that Streamlabs is still sending out that form. That form is closed. So don't bother filling out that form. That was for contingency contract. How do you remove normals? Remove endguards. UE. There we go. Okay. UE. I am going to try to create a cut right here. Not sure if I can. K. Okay. I need to basically see. Here's the thing. I need to draw a shape here that fills this area. But there's not a point right here that I can connect anything to. Like exactly where my mouse is. I'm just thinking how I can go and make that point. I think the best way is to cut it vertically, but I have to be like accurate on my cut. So I'm gonna use the orthographic views here to just try to line this cut up. I'll just do this. Yeah. See, I don't know what that cut. Okay, that just cut that thing there. That's not what I want. Okay. KL. So I can do a loop cut. It's not. Yeah, it's not. This line is diagonal. I don't want a diagonal cut there. I just want like a straight cut. What if I just do KK? Can I just position a cut where I want it? Oh, okay. See, that's not very accurate because that's just a free-handed cut. But you know what? Things aren't perfect. That's okay. We don't need things to be perfect. All right.
So Exodus asked, do you have any real-life talents like music, sports, or even just cooking? Anything you have passion for physically?
I do martial arts. Yeah.
Parkour kind of counts as well, right?
What'd you say?
Parkour counts as well.
Parkour, yeah, but I'm not as into parkour as I am into martial arts. Like parkour, like my parkour moveset pool is a lot smaller than my martial art moveset pool. And like I don't actively practice parkour anymore. It's just like a thing that I know how to do.
Yeah.
What about you, Exodus? I think, okay, listen, honestly, I think everyone needs to do some sort of martial arts. Because it changes people. Dude, Verwando says Chave trains martial arts with Feeder Lamar. The reason I like Feeder so much is because of martial arts. Yeah. Dude, Feeder is entirely based off of Bruce Lee. It's like, I don't know if regular people pick up on that Easter egg or not. But Bruce Lee's a movie star who does kung fu. So is Feeder. And then there's also that extra, like the new skin, where Feeder's wearing the yellow jumpsuit, and she's on a film set as well. Like it's just fantastic. Also Feeder is an Easter egg for Kung Fu Panda.
If you think about it, Feeder might die soon.
Why?
Just like Bruce Lee.
Oh yeah, she's gonna die too soon. Oh no, rip.
No, but the funny thing is that you say all that Easter egg, but my Easter egg for that new skin for Feeder is this the Matrix scene where they did the dojo program?
Is it?
Yeah, the dojo looks exactly like how the dojo was set.
Wait. I thought that was... Hang on.
And it has cameras and stuff.
Oh, true. Okay, no, I was thinking Game of Death, which is Bruce Lee's last film. Yeah. Okay, this is the background. Yeah, no, it's absolutely Game of Death. Look at this. When you see it on stream, like it's absolutely this. That's what it is.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do see it. Yeah.
Oh no! If it's actually Game of Death.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
Exodus says you look like the last person to do parkour. There is some like really... Oh no, there's if you search up It's Chafe Parkour, you're gonna find me somewhere. Yeah. If you just go here, this is a pretty shit video. But I've got 2 videos of me doing parkour. Well, hold on, let me mute this real quick. Otherwise I'm gonna demonetize. Hey, it says I'm live right now. Okay, if you just search up It's Chafe Parkour. This video here is just me climbing a tree. Like, it's nothing special. The best ever parkour video that I made was like... Shit, I lost it. It's somewhere on the channel. It's when I was like... Just went back to Hong Kong in 2016 or some shit. But like, I don't actively practice it. Like, I know the moves, and I use it when I need to. Like let's say if I've got a railway in between me and the other side of the road, and I need to get to the other side of the road, and I can't be fucked to walk all the way around. I'll just go around, like, I'll just go over the railing or whatever. Like in those situations, my parkour is super useful. But I don't actively train anymore. Shit, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? Incredible. Okay. I'm gonna press U-O to optimize the entire object. This way the entire object becomes one. Incredible. Select all of these lines here and just shove everything down by a slight bit. You know what? That looks good to me. Okay, we got the sofa. Untextured, but that's okay. I'm just gonna drop a random texture in here so I know where it is. Let's make this red. Okay. I am going to now add in the models. So we're going to... Actually, should I do them? Nah, I feel like... Okay. I feel like I should add the models in last. Because that way I can focus on actually detailing the background. But not that the detailing of the background is that important either. Fuck it, I'll do it first. I'd rather do things step by step. Okay. I'm going to select every polygon on this side of the wall here. This is going to be black. Looks like this object here is also going to be black. Let's do this. Do that. And this. And this. As well as this. Okay. And everything in here. Okay. So all these are going to be colored in black, but I need to find a texture for that. So I will create a new material here and we'll figure out a texture that works. I think black concrete. Well, isn't black concrete just a solid black color in Minecraft?
Yeah.
If it's just a solid black color, I'll just make it black. Like, I'm not gonna bother adding the texture in there.
I'm not sure if there's texture differences. You want me to search it out quickly?
Yeah, just search up black concrete Minecraft, see if there's actually anything there, or if it's just literally one color black.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a bit.
I'll make the rest of this white. Okay, that's 2 textures. And then this one here is glass. Okay. glass. What? Huh? Okay.
There's a slight bit of texture.
Slight bit of texture? Okay, shit, I'm gonna use it then.
Slight bit. Like very subtle.
Cool. I've got glass.png over here. Let me set the glass first. Oh. Just browsing. Ye says, are you using mouse or pen? I'm using my mouse. I've just gotten used to using my mouse to do this sort of stuff. I do have a tablet as well, like a Wacom tablet. And I've heard some people, especially the guys from Corridor, they say that using a tablet is very nice. I don't see it. I can't use a tablet for like After Effects. It just it don't feel right. Using a tablet for like Photoshop, that's okay. But using a tablet for After Effects is just weird to me.
I mean, it's just that one guy called Clint.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He's being
He's the
weird.
most spiritualist guy in the team. He's the most spiritualist guy in the team.
Have you been in his live streams recently on his own channel?
I haven't, but I recently knew about it.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's... I mean... It's not really my thing, but like, I'll probably take a look at it in the next few days.
Yeah. It's right up my alley, because Clint's doing all the stuff in cinema. I even like he was recently showing off how he turned a one of those power sockets, but you can open up. He opened it up and he put an entire train station in there, and I downloaded the footage to try to work with that. But for some reason, my Cinema 4D does not want to motion track that. Like I can't motion track it at all. I don't know why. Okay, we got the glass in. Finally. Okay, I'm gonna actually fix up the glass texture. Oh fuck. Ugh. Okay, wait. Fucked up the glass. Sorry. Do glass here. I'll do glass here. Wait. Oh, never mind. Thought I was retarded for a second. Just gonna fix up one glass at a time. Turn this side first. Okay. So we want to shrink this one down. There's the bottom corner of the glass. I'm gonna have to shrink this down by a lot. Okay. Shrink this down by like there, and then we'll shrink this side down till it somewhat fits, and then we'll just move it in. There you go. This is the most fiddly part. Okay. Looks like if I scale it up by 38.5, I'll be able to get this to work. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. And then I need to scale up the verticality. Gudgeon says, I keep hitting the wrong buttons now because I'm so used to Blender's keylines. You've been spending a lot of time in Blender? You can use Blender if you want, by the way. Yeah, Gudgeon, if you want to try to do something in Blender, go ahead. These are good for practicing anyway. Like these weekly challenges. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Perfect fit. Okay. I'm going to do this exact same thing for the other one, except this time we already have the numbers we need, so I'm just going to copy them over. 18% over here, 38.5 over here. 9% at 38, so 9, 38. There we go. What the fuck? Looks like I'm gonna have to manually shift this one over a slight bit. Oh, dude, they're different sizes. Okay. Actually, you can't see that, so it's okay because that's not in the picture. That's okay. No one can ever see that. Exton says, "Can you animate?" Yeah, I have made animations before. In fact, I have an entire web series on my T-shirt. It's called Levaslier. I'll just put that on hold for now because we need a bit more funding before I can make that the way I want it to be. Excuse me. Gonna add how should I do this? I'm gonna add like, what was the original color? Slight blue, right? I'm gonna add a slight blue tint onto this one, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. Give me a second. Because that's not what I want to do. I might... Okay. Here's what I'll do. Instead of having just this alpha texture, I'm going to use Cinema's built-in texture editor. So I'm going to create a layers effect over here, which is going to create layers on top of... What the fuck? Did it... Oh, no, it worked. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. Is there? Yeah, there you go. Okay, there you go. Added colors. Simple as that. Basically, what I was doing was the original alpha texture here will make like the visible parts visible and the invisible parts invisible. But because I added the layers effect on, it made the invisible parts gray, and gray means half visible, half invisible, which means I'm able to color this with whatever color I want, which is perfect. Okay, cool. So we got the little blue tinted window. That's fine. Now we gotta grab that concrete texture. So for that, we once again go into the Minecraft folders. Gonna go into .minecraft versions. I play on 1.14.4, the wrong one. Open the 1.14.4.jar with a unrar. So what? Hang on. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. Open WinRAR. Then we go into assets, Minecraft, textures, black concrete. We'll just put this in the gaming. Want to grab white concrete. What else do we need? I'm gonna grab this sofa could be made out of wool, so I'm gonna go like grab what, cyan? Is cyan a good color? Cyan wool, maybe? Let me see. That's a bit bright, but I could probably like tone it down a slight bit. And then for the ceiling, I'm gonna grab birch wood. So birch planks. I'm also gonna grab gray concrete because that's just a very versatile green. No, gray. Huh? Oh, there it is. Gray concrete. That's too dark, actually. Light gray concrete. Light gray concrete. Okay. That's going to give me a bit of room to play with. Good. Close that off now. Manuel says, where's that art from, though? This is from Arknights. Exodus says, what is a skill do you have the most passion for at the moment? Well, with me, there's a few hobbies that I'm like major hobbies that I'm interested in. Right? It's okay. First one is film editing or visual effects. I'm gonna lump that in the same category. Like film editing and visual effects, 3D animation, martial arts. Yeah, I mean if you break it down, it's those three. Unless I'm missing something. Gaming. Yeah, gaming. 4. Those are the 4 things that I'm most interested in life. It's gaming, animating, visual effects, and martial arts. That's it. So if you want to know which I'm most passionate about right now, it's between martial arts and gaming, really. Because I mean, I went through school to get my bachelor's in film, and in that process, I also went through a lot of animation stuff. So I've been doing that for many years. Not that I haven't been doing gaming and martial arts for many years. It's just they shift around. Rondo says ceiling gang is in there. What do you mean ceiling gang? You mean cine gang? I just realized the ceiling is a bit too high up. I'm gonna squash that down by a slight bit. It's intersecting.
Would you count gun collecting as your like 5th casual interest?
That would be more casual. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't know, like, yeah. Gun collecting would be a bit more casual. Airsoft and parkour is in the same area.
Right.
Yeah.
It's time to make a tier list of hobbies.
Yeah, right? It's cause I put those, like, the 4 main ones up there because I thought about making money with all those skills.
Right.
But, like, with gun collecting, you don't really make money with that. You're spending money on that. Yeah.
Shouldn't there be like pro airsoft teams playing against each other?
Yeah, I knew a few guys who were in a team. They had me in there as well. I didn't play with them all the time, but like when we played together as a group of friends, I'd be on their team most of the time.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the thought of esports is like people would be like, oh, you make money playing games? It's kind of like that. That's why I thought.
Yeah, no, you can make money by winning airsoft tournaments, but like it's less than what you would make in an MMA tournament.
Right. Of course.
Excellent says the fuck you collect guns. Airsoft guns, yes. Guns have never been legal where I've lived. Actually, no, they're legal in Canada. That's about it. Okay. Looks like the wall texture here is like a gray, so I'm just gonna grab this random gray. No, don't do that. Gray. There we go. Cool. We don't even need to bother texturing the floor, because ain't nobody gonna see that. Cool. I just realized that the inside of the shelf ain't textured, and I gotta put those two figures in there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna quickly, I'm just gonna cheese this. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like major cheese this. I'm gonna make a box, and I'm gonna take out the front face of this box, and then I'll just like squash it till it fits. That. Okay, and hopefully it will be seamless enough that nobody will suspect a thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it right up here. Okay, and we'll make this the same black texture as the outside. So we got this black concrete texture. Gonna put this out here now. Black concrete, there we go. Make this none, and I'm gonna make that entire thing black. So now nobody can see in there, even though it's transparent as glass. Okay, and then this white one here, we're gonna make white concrete. Pop, pop. There we go. And set that to none. Got it. Now we can finally start putting the people in there. Awesome. In Linko, YT is like, I'm gonna head out. Alright, see you in Linko. Rondo says, my friends love doing historical reenactments, so they collect a lot of airsoft guns. Lol. Wait, historical reenactments collecting airsoft guns? What type of...
Yeah, so...
What?
So collecting like...
Jesus Christ.
Or, what else? M1 Grands?
Those are fucking expensive.
Yeah, I know.
Like, modern guns are cheaper than old guns these days.
No, I've seen some pretty cheap lures.
You're listing one out of how many?
And then my what was it? Knockoff fucking well rod.
Yeah, because that's a knockoff. You bought great value well rod. Of course, it's gonna be great value.
Yeah.
All right, this is gonna be our Exu over here.
And then years later, I found out it wasn't even a real rod. It's in its own thing.
Whale rod.
Well rod.
Okay. Now, fortunately, we can't see the ground here, so her feet don't really need to touch the ground. Move you forward. There we go. Looks like she's doing the gamer lean as well. So, let's give her a bit of that. I'm going to remove faces, because I can't be fucked to do faces. I suck at doing faces, and definitely won't have time to do those in 2 hours. So, off with the sparkles. Off with everything here. Off, I say. Goodbye. Good. I'm gonna drag in the Exu skin that I downloaded online. Right over here. Pop. There we go. Awesome. Rondo says, yeah, those are expensive, but you know, my friends do save money for their own as possible for them. Yeah. No, yeah, I can see that. I haven't bought that many guns in the past few years because I haven't been living in Hong Kong. Like, in Australia, I almost said whale guns. I mean airsoft guns, not whale guns. Airsoft guns are illegal. So there's no point in me buying airsoft guns since I'm not. I live in Australia most of the time anyway. Whale guns. What the fuck is that?
Look at that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna need a little like PS4 controller, but I don't think there is. I did try to look for a PS4 controller online that's Minecraft themed, but I couldn't find one. So that means I'm gonna have to custom model a PS4 controller, which might take some time actually. Better get onto that. God. Trying to get the arms right. Okay, cool. I will put everyone in place first. Let's name this one Exu. Save the file. We need next file. Okay. Delete. The scale, this was 0.5. Okay. This is a massive sofa. Okay, the sofa's way too big. I'm going to have to scale this down. How I'm gonna do that is I'm going to select all the polygons back here and scoochy that forward. That doesn't look right. Around there, maybe? Yeah, okay, that looks better. I'm gonna select the top as well. Just shrink that down. It goes up to his shoulders, so somewhere around here. The armrest is way too high up. Somewhere around there, maybe? Yep. It's still so high up. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, the dude's head is like barely peeking over. Edwin, what's going on? Says, hey, Chief. Yo. Frostnova says, when your mom said there's penguin logistics at home, this is what she meant. Okay, you know what? I can cheat this again because you don't see the ground. So even though the croissant here might be a bit too short, that's okay because she don't need to touch the ground. As long as she's in the image, it's okay. Also, this Exu is a bit too big. I'm gonna have to pull back the image a slight bit. There we go. Move the Exu across as well. So somewhere like here, and make her touch the side. Yeah, about that. That sounds about right. Okay. We're gonna have the croissant back here, but I'm also gonna duplicate this one for the lap. Oh, Jesus. We're gonna duplicate another one for the Mostima, the Sora, and the Texas. And as for the two figures in the back, I got an idea for those. Okay, so we're gonna hide most of these rigs for now, except the one that we want, which is this one. Name this croissant, and we'll put the skin on. So actually, no, I'm gonna delete all those. No. I'm gonna first of all, I'm gonna disable the face for all of them first. Off, and off. Okay, and facial editor off. Good. Now copy, paste for lap, Mostima, Texas, Sora, and hide all of these ones except the main one. What the fuck?
Just a thought.
Yeah.
You want to make the one behind all the background Mostima?
What do you mean?
Like you remember you said like behind croissant there's like this like whoever this is.
Yeah. Well, I don't have space for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's fair.
But is it Mostima just right?
Yeah, Mostima's sitting right there as well. Yeah.
He is? Oh fuck.
Yeah.
You blind as fuck.
Didn't see that. Blind as fuck. Yeah, I'm blind as fuck.
Okay, here's our croissant. Gonna shove her up. Sing Fallen Kingdom. Wait, hang on. Manuel says croissant S4 is creative mode. 100% dodge. Okay. She's doing a sort of lean forward. So I'm gonna lean her forward, and she's got her weight all on one side. So that means we've got to rotate her just a slight bit this way. This way. Then this arm. Yep. Rotate this. Oh, I just noticed that's an Alex skin. There we go. rotate the body this way. There we go. And just move her down. Yeah, she's clipping through it. It doesn't matter. No one can see the back of it. Put this over here. Rotate this outwards a slight bit. There we go. Give her wrist a little bit of movement. Oh, wait, no. Wrists don't work on the Alex rigs. Never mind. Okay. Other hand. Way up. I know they're wearing their default skins as well, but in the art, it's like not their default skin. I know. I can't find those skins. Okay. There's that. Yeah. I don't want to cut off her head like that. I'm just gonna scoot up a slight bit. There you go. There we go. Okay. Cool. Next, this says, "Are you ignoring my request for singing the best Minecraft song ever?" That is the best Minecraft song ever. Yeah. Okay. Next one we're gonna do is lappers. Where you at? Lap. Okay. Set the skin right here. These skins are really well made, by the way. What? Set? Huh? Why the fucking skin not work though? What do you mean? Did I break it? What happened? Skin broke. Alright. Take two. Off with you. Re-import the entire rig. Yep, start from the beginning. I think there's a glitch with me copying and pasting those rigs. I'm gonna have to start from scratch for all of them, but that's okay. 0.5 for scale. Alex skin. Off with your face editor. Off with your face. Jesus fucking Christ.
Excuse. It's not about knowing how to design Minecraft skins or not. It's just designing one Minecraft skin takes so long. Like what?
Yeah.
We're doing Minecraft render, not Minecraft skin design here.
Yeah. And I also have a rule that you can prepare before the stream. Like if like these skins, I found them all before I even started streaming, right? You can do that as well. As long as if it already exists, you have free real estate to just go grab it. If it doesn't exist, like a Minecraft PS4 controller, then you can't make that before the stream. If you have to make something, then you gotta count that into the time. But if it's not, like if you don't have to make it, then it's not counted in. Okay, that's not needed. Let's give Lappy the little gamer lean here. Okay, looks like she's got a little bit of a wave going on, so do that. Cant her head down a slight bit. And fiddle with her arms. Okay.
Rolando says Lapland doing the no clips going into the sofa lamau.
Yeah, just Lapland things. It's Lapland's every day. Who knows what Lapland does on a daily basis? Thanks for subscribing, Solar. What the fuck? What do you mean Solar just subscribed? Did Solar create a new channel? What? Is Solar here? I can't read Solar's messages.
I don't see Solar anywhere.
Yeah, I just got subscribed by Solar. What?
I don't think he's in the stream at all.
I wonder what that was about. What? How did you just subscribe out of nowhere?
Hey, Solar. Okay.
Explain yourself, Solar.
Yeah. He's lurking.
It's his ninja account.
Yeah. Lap. It's my ninja account. Okay, I just saw that. Exodus says you summoned the Lappy of the couch. Ooh. I wish I had a Lappy on my couch.
Oh nice, Solar's setting a stream on his main channel. Okay.
Oh, okay. You gonna stream the challenge? What's going on, Anderson Garcia? What food did you have? Okie dokie. Let me move little Mustims back. Yo, I tried to Google penguin logistics earlier. I ended up writing Pemgwim logistics. Pemgwim.
Haven't you already done this like 2 or 3 times?
I don't know. Have I?
I think I've seen it happening like before.
I've decided to go all the way. We're gonna call them Pemgwim logistics. Also, this morning I was planning to record a video. I was planning to record the enemy nicknames video, but like part 2. But there aren't enough enemies.
Oh.
Yeah, there's not enough. Because
you could bring in the you could just bring in the new ones.
That would be like a 30-second video. Unless...
Seriously?
Okay. There are all the enemies from Code of Brawl, which there are a lot of. And then all the enemies from Chapter 6, which there are like 4 of. Because all the enemies from Chapter 6 are the zombified, like, policeman. The ice... The Yeti soldier, Yeti sniper, the ice caster, ice... spider, ice drone. And then like 2 more, so like there's 8. That's it.
Right. What about Ancient Forge? And
Ancient Forge doesn't add anything new.
Oh, rip.
Yeah.
Okay.
All until Arknights Memoir, there isn't anything new.
Arknights? We're getting Batman?
new 6-star operator, bartender. That's an inside joke. No one's gonna get it. No one's gonna fucking get that.
Yep. Nope.
Wait, does Batman.mov exist somewhere?
I think it was unlisted.
Damn. Okay.
Probably. Well, we do have the unlisted videos page.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. It's Batman.
Is it just called Batman?
It's the newest unlisted videos, and it was posted last year, March.
Oh, okay, there you go, lol. Mostim. The Ice Weeb, is that what you're calling them? I don't know why you guys call them weebs. The katana people? Like, how many weebs do you know own katanas?
Right?
Like...
Even... Some people aren't even weebs and they own katanas.
Yeah! I would own a katana not because... Okay, it's hard for me to say that I'm not a weeb because of what I'm doing right now. But I'm also a martial artist that has an interest in weapons. And I want to get a katana for that.
Right. Or you could be like me and just make a sword out of wood.
Dude, I made a what do you call it? The Kirito sword? The Black Excalibur.
The Elucidator?
Elucidator, that's the one. Yeah. That one. Yeah, I made that out of wood.
I also did too.
Yeah? Oh shit, nice.
Yeah.
It ended up falling apart though. Mine. Unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours.
It just dropped and it shattered, yeah.
Oh, okay. Mine's still holding up. Because basically when I was in 10th grade, we had DT class, and then one of the project near the end of the year is you have free reign on what you can make.
Dude,
right?
We had the same class. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's IB, it should be the same curriculum.
Yeah.
So I decided to make it, and since like I had like good like DT teachers and as teacher assistants, like they understand like woodwork and stuff.
Yeah.
So then I made it. They taught me like all these like techniques and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Took a while though. I had to like sacrifice a bit of afternoon time to go to afternoon class to finish it up.
Yeah.
Finished it up. Yeah, it still holds up. It's back home in Beijing.
Nice.
Perfectly fine. Yeah.
For my DT project, I ended up making an Assassin's Creed Hidden Blade. I don't know why the school allowed me to make that, but they did. Super cool though.
Yeah. Well, one of my classmates initially wants to make a butterfly knife out of wood,
Okay.
but teacher said no. So instead, butterfly knife, but the knife part is a broom. I'm sorry, not a broom, a brush for the hair.
Yeah, I have one of those. I did make a butterfly knife when I was in DT. Out of metal. Out of metal, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Rwando says... Wait, hold on. Wallaby right earlier said, that sounds like a pretty weeb thing to say. Kakar says Burning Sword on low HP is so anime. Yeah, but then he'd be the anime character, right? Like, he wouldn't be the weeb because he's not watching himself. Rwando says, I mean, I would say myself as an otaku, which is different from a weeb. No, yeah, otakus are worse than weebs. Anderson says, Jay, for animators working on a new Minecraft music video title is called Cold as Ice. Nice. Oh, by Blacklight? What, the remix by Blacklight District? Nice.
I think weebs more degenerate than otakus. Like actual weebs.
No.
No?
No, an otaku is way... An otaku is an insult in Japan. A weeb is just someone who basically has first year into watching anime and thinks that learning these new Japanese words and he's getting obsessed with Japanese words. It's like people who watch JoJo cannot stop themselves from making JoJo references. Weebs cannot stop adding Japanese words into English sentences.
Well, okay. I want to hold that thought right there.
Okay.
Hold on a fucking second.
You got two JoJo enthusiasts right here in the stream.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, okay, Eric makes less JoJo references than Harry does.
If I finish with part 5, I'll probably will.
Okay, there you go. There you go. You have the same compulsion as weebs to not you can't stop adding in JoJo references.
But I will go further than Harry and start reading part 6, 7, 8.
Ooh, you're going deeper into the rabbit hole. I see.
I have to.
Because he's fooled himself, anyways.
Not fair. Just Browser says, I thought otaku means nerd. It's hard to direct translate Japanese words into English. Otaku. Imagine if... I don't know how to describe this.
But the thing is that, like, otaku as a word is, like, not generally based for anime in Japan. It's like...
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
It's whatever otaku.
Yeah. It means more than just nerd. Like, if you call someone a nerd, that is not necessarily a negative thing. But if you call someone an otaku, in Japan, that is a negative thing.
I don't think there is even a term for nerds in Japanese. I think you just call them, like, megane.
Yeah, basically.
They mostly wear...
I'm sure there is a word, but we just don't know it.
Don't worry. Like, I mean, nerd is actually used. The term nerd is also used in Japan.
Oh, like the English word?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would imagine. Exodus says, Jesus Christ, so much autism by these self-proclaimed otakus. No, okay, yeah, I mean, like, most English speakers think that otaku just means... No, I say most. A lot of English speakers think that otaku means, Hey, thanks for the donation to £2 donation, Shady Lads. I'll be sure to join the next render challenge. Awesome, great to hear. Hope the theme will fit your renders next week. Hope we get a good theme. Anyway, yeah, no, Alice, exactly what Alice wrote. Alice says, I think 90% of them don't even know the meaning of their classification law. Yeah, exactly. Most of the people who call themselves otakus don't know what otaku means. Or or they think that it means nerd, and that's it. They're like, oh yeah, I'm a nerd.
The good side instead of the bad side.
Yeah.
But like as you grow up, like you would soon to just embrace it. Both the term otaku and weeb.
Mm.
Like how many of like these popular YouTubers start using the word weeb.
Yeah, I mean, when I was first watching anime, I think this is for everyone. Anyone who starts watching anime, like the first like year or two of watching anime, they get really into it, and then they start saying like stuff in Japanese words and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like trying to make an argument saying, yeah, I was not 12, but everyone has been 12.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to play an optical illusion over here because I don't know how this fucking art works. There.
Wait, Eric. So back then, when you were saying nerd, you said it used to be negative.
What do you mean?
Isn't it like still negative?
No, nerd doesn't have to be a negative term.
Does it not?
No. Well, let's search up the definition of nerd.
I really can't associate it with any like even neutral definition.
I mean, yeah, I mean.
Okay, here's what nerd means. There's two different meanings for it. Okay, number one is a foolish or contemptible person who lacks social skills or is boringly studious. Second definition is a single-minded expert in a particular technical field. A single-minded expert in a particular field.
Yeah, but wouldn't you just call them expert if you don't want to insult them?
No, if you call them a nerd, they'll know what it means.
Yeah, but you know, bullies are high IQ.
Yeah, look, you could call the definition of a word doesn't really make it. It's the intention of how the word is said. Like if I wanted to bully someone, I could call you a green tea, and that could be an insult. You fucking green tea. Like, what does that mean? It doesn't mean shit. But if I say it like an insult, it's gonna be an insult.
Yeah.
You fucking Naruto.
I think I don't have enough IQ for this.
Okay, look to your left. What object do you see? Use that as an insult. The first object you see. Just say you are A and then put that word in there. And say it aggressively. That's gonna be an insult.
You fucking shield?
You fucking shield? There you go. Whatever the fuck that means. Somebody once insulted me by calling me a blowjob. What does that mean?
I remember how it did.
What?
It's like, it's similar to the Brits, where it's just like, you wanker. It's like, okay, I don't know the word, but it sounds like it's insulting.
Yeah. I also people who speak different languages sometimes don't want to swear in your face for some reason. So they'll swear in their own language that you don't understand, but they'll swear at you. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Like you could be having an English conversation, all of a sudden like the other dude would be like, "Deal me." What? Like if you didn't understand Cantonese, that's like a what? Like what? Huh? I don't understand. Like what did you say? Explain.
Gudgeon says, "You look like a USB cable."
Yeah. You know the funniest part about that is that if you look at the USB cable funny, it has like a face on it. Wait, USB cable. Yeah,
it's like the
Yeah. Absolutely. You look at this thing, you can totally see a face on there. Like if you're creative enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look at these like you look at fucking Gundam models, man.
Kakar says if the person doesn't feel insulted, does it count as an insult though? I wouldn't. That's the thing. That's the thing about insults. People who feel like there are a lot of people who get offended by everything. Did you guys know somebody made a post, like a thread about me on the Chinese version of Reddit, calling me a racist because somebody joined our Discord server with like what could be construed as a racist username. It was Ching Chong. That was it. And they were like, "Hey Chafe, this person just joined a server with the name Ching Chong. Do you think that's a bit racist?" I'm like, I don't think that's racist. If you think that's racist, I think you're just being a bit too sensitive. I think he took that as an insult, which is not an insult. I'm saying if you think that's sensitive, if you get offended by that, you are a bit sensitive. That's not an insult. That's just a statement.
Yeah.
I think he took that as an insult. Made a post about me on the Chinese Reddit and said that the main streamer in TeamWnJ is what was it, Harry?
is potentially racist.
No, potentially
Or
racist
something.
against what? Because I remember it was some dumb shit. It was potentially racist against.
Suspected to be racist against NGA players.
Yeah, I'm suspected to be racist.
How the fuck you stress that?
Suspected to be racist against the particular players on that Chinese Reddit forum, which I don't use.
He knows fucking Singaporean and she's on NGA. Do you count that as the NGA player base?
Like, what does that mean? Right? And then also, the way he justified it was, he's a Chinese dude. He moved to Germany, and in Germany, somebody went up to him. In his words, he said a few white dudes, bald white dudes, walked up to him and shouted "Ching Chong" in his face. And so he goes, "Yeah, it looks like I'm being a bit too offensive." Shocker. One day after that happened, I went shopping. Right, because Victoria just got locked down, where I am in Australia. We just got locked down in the quarantine. We just got a few more cases of corona, right? So I went shopping before we got locked down. And as I was shopping, I legitimately got Ching Chong. Like, legitimately had people try to insult me with Ching Chong. Okay, well, here's the thing, though. The word itself doesn't carry any meaning. It's the person who says it. Like, the word itself is just a word. You know what I mean? Like, for that guy's situation, is the problem the fact that those white bald people said the word Ching Chong? Or is it them being racist? Like, what's the problem here? Is it the words that make them racist? Or is it them being racist that makes them say those words in that fashion? I think it's them being racist. I don't think the words are the problem here. I think it's them that's the problem. So I don't see a problem with the word. It's the people. Like, racism is more than just the word. It's an entire belief system.
Right. So this is why when I had teachers, when we're not listening, they called us Muppets.
Muppets.
And we're
that's
like,
ages.
is it the talking puppets you're talking about? But then they still call us Muppets.
What? Wait, I'm thinking of that frog. What do you call him? Kermit? You fucking Kermit.
Kermit.
You fucking Kermit.
Everyone's just Kermit.
Yeah, you're Kermit now.
You're Kermit, Derek.
Okay. So Sora's in. So all of the models are in now. We're only missing a few things. We're missing the boxes in Sora's hands, which are just red boxes. So I'm just gonna create red boxes. That's not hard. Then I have to custom model 2 video game controllers for Exu and Lappy over here. Someone asked me something. I think hang on. Shani asked me something earlier. Shani says hang on. Just trying to scroll back up. Shani says, have you ever found it hard to embrace your interest / passion for anime in front of others, like in school and vice versa? I was bullied for liking anime when I was in school. Okay, I say that, but I've got a complicated life when I was in high school. But yeah, one of the reasons people made fun of me was because I liked anime for whatever reason, and one of the main people that was making fun of me is now heavily invested in anime, Attack on Titan specifically. So I don't know. Maybe the anime was actually good. Maybe. Exodus says, my brother actually saw a Chinese instructor in a gym once say Ching Chong. He realized it was something like ready to go because he kept saying Ching Chong while spotting someone. What? No, you heard that wrong. Ching Chong don't mean shit in Chinese.
Yeah, it doesn't mean shit.
It doesn't mean shit. They are words, but it doesn't mean shit when you put them together.
No, that's the bad thing. While spotting someone. Holy shit, that's the worst time to do it.
Yeah.
Wait, but the coach was Chinese though.
Yeah, right.
But still, are you gonna risk, I don't know, your gains for like some word?
To be fair, it's like black people using their N-word anyway.
Exactly.
To each other. Yeah.
There's also another thing. It's like if anyone still believes that words are inherently racist, like some people say to me, like if someone joined in with the N-word as the username, would you have done something about it? Yeah, I think I would have, just because that carries a different stigma than Ching Chong. That's just because of social norms, right? If society was a bit different, I would not, because I don't believe the word itself carries any bad meaning. But then someone was like, well, the definition for the N-word is blah blah blah, and the word origin for the N-word is blah blah blah. Okay, so if you're saying that the word is inherently racist, then the person who wrote the book on how the N-word existed is now racist because he used the word. In fact, anyone who does any sort of research paper and uses the word is now racist because they use the word. That's what that means. If the word is inherently racist, anyone who uses the word becomes a racist. That's not the case. That's just not the case. There's a lot more than the word. Like, even if a word is racist, the intention of how you're saying it, who you're saying it to, and there's a whole lot of things that determine racism.
Yeah. I mean, one of our classes back in high school, we actually had to go through, I forgot what subject it was, but I know it was some sort of history class or humanities class.
Yeah.
We actually had to, say the N-word but with an O.
But with what?
At times. The N-word but with an O at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's what we're just learning.
Right.
But I just forgot what we're learning. But we just have to be just a lot more sensitive, and we're just using this in the classroom setting.
Yeah. No, I think that's responsible, because if you get used to saying the word, it's very easy for it to slip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Exodus says, I mean, there's a difference using a slur with the intended use and using the word with satire or randomly. Exactly. Manuel says, I don't know why, but I've never been made fun of for liking anime. Good. I don't think anyone should be made fun of for liking something. I think people who make fun of other people for liking something need to get a life. Like, it's just as simple as that. I don't know what to say.
That's basically me as well. Like, I never got made fun of because people were like, "Oh, Eric, you're that yo-yo guy," because everyone knew I was a yo-yo guy as well. But then once anime was introduced, it's like, "Oh, you're the yo-yo guy and the anime guy as well."
And the anime guy.
Like, yeah, the local 2016 anime guy and yo-yo guy, along with some of my other friends.
This is our good pal, the Emperor. Wait, what the fuck?
So we haven't really been into much like racist communities, have we, Eric?
Me?
What do you mean racist communities?
Like, we haven't been approached by people who are genuinely racist at all.
That's really hard to find, to be honest.
They are really hard to find.
You've been through like quite a bit, but
okay. Here's the thing. Right.
Yeah.
Sorry to interject on you and Eric there, but like,
okay, that's fine.
You live mainly in Hong Kong. You don't leave Hong
True.
Kong that much.
True.
I've lived in different countries in the world. I think Eric has as well. So when you travel outside of the place where you're born in, it's a lot easier to find racism, and even then it's still not very prominent.
I guess, yeah.
It's like if you go into a particular racist neighborhood, well, yeah, guess what? Things are gonna be racist there.
Okay, yeah.
But if you're just like a regular person doing regular things, unlikely.
I mean, yeah, my school, from just beginning to end, I've just been in the same school. Since it was an international school, we are trying to, like, the kind of like mission statement is kind of trying to be diverse. So like we all had majority Chinese, Korean, white people all over the country.
Yeah.
So like there wasn't much racism to begin with in my school compared to what you have been sharing, Julian.
What I've been sharing? What do you mean?
Like, yours is like the most typical stories that I like always hear from YouTubers about when they had school back then.
Yeah.
But I didn't have any of those because we were very diverse and tried to accommodate to like people all over the world. Don't be racist. Don't like just be inclusive.
No, my school wasn't very racist. I went to an international school, so we did have multiple different races. I don't think anyone was too racist in my school.
Okay.
Yeah. Hell Nikki Abel says a Filipino Dota 2 player typed Ching Chong in a China public server, and he received a lot of hate from the Chinese. Yeah, that sounds like it.
But Dota 2 though.
What now?
It's Dota 2. Wouldn't you be expecting Koreans?
Yeah, on a Chinese public server though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay then.
There's a few things going on there. It's one, why was that person typing Ching Chong? And then two, some people are just particularly sensitive to words without caring about the intention. You know what? I started this stream by saying that everyone should do martial arts. One of the major reasons is that you learn that someone saying a word is much less deadly and much less worth your attention than a kick coming towards your head. So there are a lot more things to worry about in life than people saying random words. Once you get desensitized to those words, you can worry about the things that actually matter. Because someone saying that word does not change anything. And you don't have to give a fuck. Okay, so the controller that Exu is holding here is like some PS4 controller, but I'm not going to get too detailed into it. I'm just going to make the basic shape. I'm not even going to bother making any of the buttons. That being said, I've never made a controller before, so I'm not sure how to approach this one. Seems kind of...
I think it needs less martial arts to learn that, because it's not like it's not like everyone learns that through someone saying to their face like the N-word or Ching Chong, and then they go what? While a flying like fucking sidekick to their face comes.
No, martial arts, the most important thing about martial arts is that it teaches you humbleness, and it basically opens up your eyes. That's what martial arts does.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know how to describe it because there's just so much thing that martial arts does that can change your life. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I think that if a racist person were to do martial arts, if they did it for long enough, they would end up being not racist. I think that's how powerful it could be. Because if you sit down, okay, here's the thing. Racism starts off. I watched this guy. He's really inspirational. He was on Joe Rogan's podcast. This guy called Daryl Davis. He's a black guy that has convinced multiple KKK members, leaders in fact, to leave the KKK. And he collects KKK robes, and he's a black dude. And he does this by talking with them. And what he does is he finds out that most people in the KKK join the KKK because they don't have enough knowledge. Like they don't know better. Yeah, they don't understand. And so when you sit down and you talk with them and you make them understand, then they realize that they've been wrong, and they'll be friends with you. And that's what he's done to KKK leaders, and he's disbanded KKK groups just by talking. And I think if you do martial arts, that's one way to do that, because you learn that everyone is equal. You learn that you know, whether it's a black guy, a white guy, an Asian guy, if they wrap their neck around their hand around your neck, you're gonna go to sleep. Like male, female, doesn't matter. They squeeze your neck, you're gonna get choked out. And that's humbling.
I think even in martial arts, it still depends on whether you have a diverse community or not to learn that.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
What the hell is cancel culture?
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard that term thrown around as well. Apparently, it's pretty toxic. I don't even want to bother looking into it.
Yeah, no.
It's pretty toxic.
Yeah.
From my understanding, it's
What is it?
basically from my understanding, it's if some celebrity did something bad, you go like just put hate to them, 100%.
Yeah, I'm just gonna not care about that.
I think that's like
that sounds right to me. That sounds right to me. It's just
That's just for one, that's just Twitter in general, and two, like if the celebrity end up finding like proof that they're not at all.
well, then that's too bad. That's the problem with cancel culture. That's just too bad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
like there have some stuff that some people have lost their careers through cancel culture. And that's the big problem.
It's the stigma in US. That's basically that. Yeah.
Well, I find that fighting fire with fire is like one of the stupidest things that people can do, and people still fucking do it. It's like if someone does something wrong, are you gonna do something wrong back to them because they did something wrong? Well, then you've just done something wrong. Okay, fucking Assassin's Creed 2 has taught me this lesson. Assassin's Creed 2, one of the first targets that you kill. Okay, so in Assassin's Creed, your entire family gets murdered. And then you have to get revenge on the people that conspired to murder your family. Okay, one of the first people that you kill, disrespected your family for his entire lifetime, and you know this guy since you were growing up. So you kill him, and then you're like, your character starts shouting at the dead body and blah blah blah. But then your uncle comes in and he says, that's enough. You have to pay respect. And the main character Ezio goes, respect? Do you think this guy would have shown us any respect? The uncle goes, you are not this guy. Do not become him. And that line has stuck with me for a long time. If there's someone that I don't like, and he does something to me that is particularly bad, I'm not gonna go do that thing back to him because I'm not him and I do not want to become him. That's a thing that I think people should learn. Thief steals something from you. You're gonna steal it back? Just call the cops on him. Okay, we have the controller basically modeled. This is about as much detail as I'm willing to put into it. I am going to split up the bright part with the not so bright part. I'm gonna do this right here. I'm gonna make this bright part luminant, blue, bang, bing, bong, bam, blue. Okay, and then I'm gonna make this other part. I'm gonna recycle that gray texture actually. There. Okay, easy peasy. Delete this. Delete that. Nope.
Half an hour left, by the way.
Easy peasy. Manuel says, I'd rather take emotional damage than physical. You will learn that physical damage is a lot less painful than emotional damage. By the way, building, just like, another thing is, excuse me, is, with martial arts, by the way, not only are you building physical toughness, as in, if the first time you get punched in the face, you won't know what to do. About, like, the 50th time you get punched in the face, you should know what to do. So that's physical toughness. But then you also develop mental toughness, as in, just, you know, you're training, you're tired, but then you keep on training anyway because you know that it'll do better for you and whatnot. And, like, that sort of mental toughness does help you become more emotionally, I don't want to say emotionally aware, like emotionally stable. As in, if someone, okay, back in, if you, okay, the situation that just happened to me, someone said Ching Chong into my face in a intentionally racist tone, like absolutely racist, right? Had I been a few years younger, had I not been as invested in martial arts, I would probably have lashed out into a fight, because I would have justified beating up a racist, right? As in, doing the illegal action of punching someone who is racist. Now, as I said earlier, you should not go down to that level. Like, just because someone did something bad to me doesn't mean I have to do something bad back to them. But after I learned martial arts, you learn that you don't really need to do shit. Like, that's it. You have a much better time that way. Also, what would be more effective at the end of the day? If you beat the racist up or if you didn't? Because if if the reason that they are racist is because they do not have enough information, right? They're not knowledgeable enough, and they have this predisposition that you know, a certain group of people are negative in some way, and you punch them, that would just reinforce that predisposition. So at the end of the day, you didn't solve anything. You just made it worse for yourself, for them, for everyone. Manuel says this stream is really making me miss Muay Thai this quarantine. Fuck, dude, same. I'm missing everything. I do multiple martial arts. I'm missing everything. I have this yoga mat back there somewhere, right there. I've just been kicking and slamming that thing all over the place because I've got no other target to practice on. Dude, I literally bought Thrill the Fight on my VR just so that I could have someone to fight against.
Yeah, man. Oh, everything here just tells me to do capoeira.
Capoeira? Wait, what'd you say?
Yeah. All of this stream is making me miss capoeira.
Wait, you used to do capoeira?
Yeah, in high school.
Well, legit? Nice, dude. What the fuck? Nice. I did it for a while as well. I didn't like learn it officially. It was just like a side thing that I was doing.
Right. Yeah. We were too. We were more on the dance aspect of it.
Cool. I was learning it a bit when I was doing parkour, because some of the moves really like they're super flashy.
Yeah.
Hey mate.
Yeah, what's up?
Isn't Watch Dogs 2 free today?
It's tomorrow, no. I believe, because it's US time zone. Okay. What's the time in LA right now?
Is it just one day, or is it like a few days?
It's just one day. You have to be... Hey, everyone watching right now, Watch Dogs 2 is free on Uplay on the 12th of July. Like, that's US time, so that's... It's 6 a.m. on the 11th of July right now, so wait one more day. You have to log into Uplay at the time that they go live or something. Actually, I think it lasts the entire day. As long as you log in on Uplay tomorrow, you can get Watch Dogs 2.
So tomorrow night we can do it.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Online sparring? Yeah, let's go. Dodge this, dodge that. Whoa. Wando says, yeah, mentality does correlate with physical strength, like running. If you want to run at least 2,500 meters, you have the mental strength to do it. Yeah, absolutely. Mental toughness is... I think mental toughness is more important than physical toughness. Not to say that physical toughness isn't important, but I think if you have a strong-ass body, but a weak-ass mind, you're gonna get whipped by me. I'm the tiniest motherfucker. I'm the tiniest, weakest, skinniest, lankiest motherfucker that has stepped foot into a lot of gyms, right? Like, I've trained at multiple different gyms, like martial arts gyms. They're my family, by the way. I really love everyone who takes care of me there. But I've had like one situation where someone was smaller than me. Legitimately, I'm tiny as fuck. Okay, look at the size. I can wrap my hand around my entire wrist. I'm lanky as fuck. But I can still submit massive dudes twice my weight and whatnot, because I have more mentality sometimes. It's not like I tap out bigger guys like every single day. It's like when I'm training and I'm in peak shape, I don't get tired. Cause two reasons for that. One is mentality. Second of all is because I'm light as fuck. I don't have to carry around that much weight. I don't get fucking tired. I can keep going and going and going and going. And so what ends up happening is, yeah, I'm at such a disadvantage in the beginning of the class that I might lose like 15 times or something. Okay, on the 16th time I'm gonna start winning. On the 17th time I'm gonna win again. On the 18th time I'm gonna win and win and win and win and win. I don't care if I lose the first 15. It's like, first of all, class time is not competition. I'm not trying to work my ass off to beat my classmate. I'm not. It's just like, I'm gonna do whatever happens, and if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. Like, I don't give a shit. But when it comes down to seriously competing, mentality is one of my upper hands.
It's like that one guy that can run a marathon, but like set a world record on a marathon.
Oh, you know what you reminded me? There's this book called Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. In that book, David Goggins is this ex-military SEAL guy. He ran a marathon with 2 broken toes and like a broken ankle or something. And he completed the marathon. And in his book, he defines that fatigue is not a physical symptom. He says that fatigue is a mental thing. Usually, the first sign of fatigue is usually a mental hurdle. And if you can, he uses the 5% rule, where every single time you feel tired, just add that 5% in. Add that 5%. Keep adding 5%. He did a research. He did some research on professional athletes and found that when they first recorded themselves as being tired, their muscles had only used like 20% of what they're capable of. So there was still 80% to go. But it was the mind that gave up first.
Sorry, I just want to say this.
Yeah.
Coco said, imagine getting beaten by a USB cable.
You want to hear a funny story? You want to hear a story of a professional fighter being beaten up by a cable? Because that's happened. I train at...
I remember that.
I train at 10th Planet. Okay, so 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu is it's just one of the gyms that I play that I play at. Yeah, basically. One of the stars at 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu is this guy called Tony Ferguson. If you guys watch UFC, you know who this is. Tony Ferguson is one of the highest ranked lightweight fighters in the entire world. One of the most dangerous men alive. He's scheduled to fight this dude called Khabib. Okay, and this fight is fucking cursed. Since like 2013, they were scheduled to fight. The first fight got cancelled because, what was it? Someone ate tiramisu and they got too fat. The second fight got cancelled because of some bullshit. I don't know what it fucking was. The third fight got cancelled. I don't know what a fight was either, right? Either way, it's been like 3 years now. They scheduled the fourth fight. Tony fucking Ferguson, on the last week of the fight, like right before the fight, 7 days left before the fight happens, he does like a media thing. He sees a friend, says hi to the friend, trips on a wire, and rips his knee out. What the fuck? And then the fifth fight got intercepted by fucking coronavirus. So the fight has never happened. Till this day, it has not happened. Yeah.
The best fight that never happened.
Yeah, Tony, like, he's got like a 23 win to 3 loss record. Now it's 23 to 4. Lost a cable. His fucking knee went off, dude. It came off. Like, on a wire. How? Land 10 Dragons says, are using GTX 1050 Ti for rendering. I'm using, well, first of all, I've got a 1060 installed on my computer. Second of all, I'm not using GPU rendering. I'm using my CPU to render.
Also, I don't think it's pure mental strength that grants you the ability to punch a fucking hole in the wall.
No, it's mental strength, technique, and hey, you see holes in the wall. I think I've shown this on stream. I was just doing some practice moves in my bedroom, and like, I have no opponent. I'm not thinking of hurting anyone. Actually, no, okay, here's what I was thinking. I was like, I haven't hit anything hard for such a long time because at home I don't have a heavy bag, so I can't hit anything hard. I was like, I wonder if I still remember how to generate power, because I still know my technique. I still got good form. Can I still generate power? So I'm gonna, in my bedroom, I was just throwing hard punches into the air, just like throwing hard shots. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna duck under this. I'm gonna throw a left hook. Keep in mind, I'm southpaw, so my left hand is my dominant like punching hand. Fucking the door was in the way. I didn't see it. Now there's a hole in my door, like right the side of my knuckle. Did not even intend to like smash it or anything. I was just thinking hit hard. Bum! It was right through. There's a hole there. What the fuck was that? So I just fell over.
Yeah, I mean, back to the mentality thing about was it David Goggins that you were talking about?
Yeah, David Goggins. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that really makes sense now once you told me about it, because like like the at school you do beep tests.
Yes.
Yeah, like I didn't need to have any broken bones or anything. I just needed like a teacher to tell me I can do better.
Yep.
And that really stuck with me. And I think by the time I was in 9th grade, I just maxed out at like level 10.
Nice.
Yeah.
When I was first doing the beep test, I remember this very clearly. When I first ever did a beep test, everyone in here knows what a beep test is, right? Beep. For those who don't know, a beep test is I fucking love these ones. You've got like, let's say you got like a basketball field or something, right? You run from one end of the basketball field to the other end, and there's like a speaker that plays a beep, and you have to get to one end to the other within the beep, and you have to run back within the beep, and the duration between the two beeps get shorter and shorter, and there's like, how many levels? Like 10 levels to it or something.
There's a lot more.
Yeah, whatever. I don't really remember. But like, I remember very distinctly that the reason I gave up, I was the second. So I was like the second last person to give up. The reason I gave up, I was like, second is good enough. That was the reason. Not because I was tired. Second is good enough. I very distinctly remember that. And like, I knew that if I thought I'm gonna beat this first guy, I would probably have beat the first guy. So that fatigue is mentality thing is there's really some merit to it.
Because like I only had like what, 2 other people running with me at the time, and like by the time it was like level 10 point something, I had to stop because my breathing became really hard, and my heart like beating really fast. I just had to stop. Yeah.
I developed a lot of my cardio through swimming. That's where I met Harry as well. I developed most of my cardio there, and I used to be a swimming coach for my school as well. And after doing that beep test, I remember when I went home, I was like, damn, I could have gotten first. Like, I wonder why I gave up. Because I definitely could have kept on going had I not decided that second was enough. But then after that experience, when I was doing a swimming competition, it was one of those, like, speed-wise, I'm not that good. But because my cardio was so good, I decided to enter the like, long-distance competition. And I think we were doing, like, I don't remember. I think it was I think it was 2,000 meters or something. 2,000 meters of swimming. And I won first for that by a long shot. Yeah.
Also, bullshit, you're not as fast.
What now? I'm also fast compared to you because you're slow. Okay? When I'm in an actual competition, I'm not fucking fast. At all. Legit, I'm not fast. Like, you think I'm fast? When you go into the competitions that I was in, holy shit, those guys beat me by like 5 seconds.
Oh yeah, true.
I mean, yeah, I'm not fast.
I mean, Lucas the fastest of us all.
No, I can beat Lucas. No. I can beat Lucas.
No,
I can.
Lucas the fastest in.
No, I've beat him multiple times. I beat him in cardio. I beat him in speed. Lucas doesn't beat me. He beat me at first. He beat me at first, but I trained my ass off to beat him.
So if it's like 2,000 meters, is that like 5 laps?
No, 1 lap is 100. So that's 20 laps.
Okay, shit.
Yeah. I don't know what my final time was. It wasn't fast at all. I mean, it's like a marathon. It's not fast. But I beat the second place guy by like more than 5 minutes.
Oh shit, okay, wow.
Yeah. I remember. I wasn't keeping count of how many laps I was doing because I was just waiting for the coach to say stop. I was just going. And I remember at some point, I passed the guy next to me like 3 times. And I was like, wait, what's going on here? How How's this guy going backwards to me like 3 times now? I've lapped the guy. I've completely lapped the guy 3 times. And I was like, I don't know how many laps I've done, but if I'm that ahead of that guy, I'm just gonna chill. And so I think for like the latter half, I was just chilling the entire way. I still beat him by like 5 minutes.
To be honest, if I were you at that point, I'll be like paranoid. I'd be like, oh shit, am I slow? So I just gotta go faster.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure. I think I was gonna consider asking my coach. I like opened my mouth and she was like, "Fuck you, go!" Like, okay.
The funny thing is that like people like back in school is just like shit, it's that fitness time, and it's like shit, I hate the food test, but I'm like, I want to blend in, so like, yeah, the beat test sucks, but
yeah,
deep down in my heart, I'm like, I'm gonna do better this time.
Yeah, a lot of people
like,
in my class hated the beep test, but I fucking love the beep test.
I know.
It's such a good test
like,
for endurance.
I didn't want to be, yeah, I didn't want to be that one weird kid. I was like, that likes beep tests. I'm like, just blend in for today.
I just kept my mouth shut, dude. Hey, thanks for the 99 pound donation. Smiling face
Exactly.
sunglasses. Exodus says, I've never heard of a 2,000 meter swim. No, those are the big cardio tests. I love them.
Yeah.
See you, Janie, lads.
See you, Janie. Breathing. Rwando said breathing is very important when you're running. You gotta have that tempo. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's...
Yep.
You know, okay, actually, I get drained in a 5-minute martial arts, like, sparring match. I feel almost as drained as if I did, like, a kilometer run. Because, here's the thing, when you're doing a kilometer run, you can keep your pace and keep your tempo, and, like, maintain your breathing and all that. But in martial arts competition, it's hard because you don't know when the guy's gonna blitz on you. You don't know when he's gonna strike you. You don't know what he's gonna do. It's like if the dude suddenly starts, if we're standing around and I'm trying to catch my breath, and this guy suddenly goes like, ah, he starts throwing all this shit at you. Like, well, what the fuck? Now you gotta defend. You gotta move. You gotta defend. You gotta do something. You can't just stand there. And so you never, against a good opponent, you're never gonna get a chance to catch your breath. And I'm trained to. I was trained by my coach to basically chill in the beginning, like let them exhaust themselves, right? Like especially if you're going against an untrained opponent, because I'm not planning to fight professionally. I just want to know, you know, against different opponents what I can do and whatnot. So if it's like a street situation, most people don't know how to throw punches. They just try to hit you with as much power as possible. You survive, you weather the storm, survive the first 10 punches. Try to throw 10 when the stream is done. Try to throw 10 punches in the air hard, like just wing a haymaker hard, right? Try to throw 10 of them. See if you feel at least a bit gassed after those 10 punches. Because you weather that storm out. They throw out their arms. They're tired as fuck. Now you can do whatever the fuck you want to them, and you can keep pushing the pace on them. They'll never get a chance to recover. For an untrained person, throwing a few punches already feels like a 100-meter sprint. Like, it's weird that covering that much distance makes you like that tired, but also doing this a few times makes you about as tired as well.
That makes sense.
It's not just that it's tense or on, though. It's the pacing is different. Sometimes you're standing there and then nothing's happening, and then the next second you turn the dial from 0 to 100 real fast. That change of pace is what exhausts you. Like you want to rest, all of a sudden you gotta go max power now because the dude's right in front of you. Like you see the opportunity, you have to capitalize. Otherwise, he's gonna capitalize. So turning the dial from 0 to 100 and then back down to 0, back up to 100, spastically and randomly is very hard to pace.
And that's like a few seconds and out of the whole 5 minutes.
Yeah. And not to mention, if you get punched in the face, You get punched in the face, you get punched in the gut. If you've ever been hit in the sternum before. Oh my god. Or if you ever fallen on your back before. You know that feeling? You go and all the air comes out? Yeah, imagine that happening over and over again in 5 minutes. Not nice. That would drain you. What about X's Halo? Shit. What now?
That sounds like you're gonna get the worst stats of all times.
The worst what?
Worst stats.
Yeah, worst cardio stats?
Yeah.
Exodus says it feels like you're playing with your food at this point. I don't think that's a good idea. Okay, my coach didn't say that is the strategy. I disagree. I don't think that is a good strategy in a street fight. I don't think it's a good strategy to wait around and let a guy throw a punch. Because what if your skills fail you? Like if a fat ass. Okay, remember how small I am and how tiny I am? It's not hard to knock me the fuck out if you land a good punch, right? Like I'm not that like with. If you can throw a punch that has the same weight as a truck and that hits me in the head, of course I'm gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm not invincible. So my skills allow me to dodge that. But if I can't dodge that, well, I'm fucked. So instead of letting a guy have like 20 shots at me before I fire back, I think just hit him before the first shot is fired. Someone asked about Exu's Halo. Here it is. Completely forgot. Thanks for the reminder. The lighting for this scene isn't very good, to be honest. Mostima's Halo as well. Oh, these Halos are thin as fuck. Okay, hang on. Even thinner than that. Even thinner. Okay. Looks like a floating donut to me. That's what all. That's what angels are. They got floating donuts over the head. Why do you think they're called angels? It's angelic. Donuts are angelic. That's the reason. Here's what the render looks like right now. I don't really like how everything is the same brightness.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I'll drop the brightness. How much time do I have? Okay, hang on. I don't have 5 minutes because I started 5 minutes late. I got 10 minutes left. So add on 5 minutes to my timer. Just gonna add a light here. I'll try to 3-point light this, but it's a bit of a weird scene anyway. Oh Jesus. Okay. Do it here. Over here. Okay. If I 3-point light this. And then I cast shadows using the 2 fill lights or key lights. Maybe I'll get something good. Yes. Oh, that looks better. That's a tad bit better. A bit bright IMO. Lower the brightness just a slight bit. There you go.
Yes. A bit, a lot better.
Yeah. Could introduce some color to it as well, like some. Since they're indoors, maybe make it a bit yellowish. I guess.
Yeah.
There.
I mean, TV doesn't
Oops, made it dark by accident.
seem to cast a lot of light either.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Alice says, speaking of angels, anyone see Mostima skin on CN? Yeah. It's pretty meh for me, honestly. Gajin's finished? Awesome. I don't really like Mostima skin, to be honest. Like, the design-wise, it's meh. And then the skill 3, they took... Oh, fuck, shit, hang on, big mistake. The fucking sofa is not textured. No, the skill 3 for Mostima, they took away the clock. How you take away Mostima's clock? Like, she's literally, you know, has to do a time, and you take away the time thing. Well, she's just left with, like, sparkles now. That's not... That takes a bit of character out of Mostima, in my opinion. I'm gonna shrink this down a bit more. Okay, Zebler, plugin, Zebler, there we go. Okay. Blur the background. Okay. Try this. Ah, fuck! Mostima's halo should be dimmer, says Zack Cypher. Yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, Mostima's halo is completely transparent, to be honest. In the render here, at least. I can do that. Wait, I'll customize. I'll duplicate this one. Go to transparency and just make this glass. This is lazy glass, and then yeah, I'll just do lazy glass. Whatever, that works. The reason it don't really match is because the color of the background. Let me see if I have time to fix this. Is it possible for me to desaturate this? How much time? Okay, I got 5 minutes left. Hang on. It's possible. I can desaturate this in 5 minutes. Hang on. Birch planks. Come on, birch planks. Get in. Okay. We're gonna go saturation down. Yep. Render this. Birch planks desat. And birch planks desat. It's not coming. Okay. Cool.
I mean, the original art looks so weird because it's like the background is all desaturated while the characters are not.
Oh
like,
yeah, you're right.
It doesn't feel like they're in the same place.
You know what? This actually looks okay. Oh fuck, what? How did it become full screen? What the fuck? That's not bad. Okay, the one thing is the framing. The framing isn't that great because the fucking concept art doesn't make any sense. Like, there's no way that these people are the size that they are from this camera angle. Unless there's some fuckery that I'm missing here. I'll rotate. I'll cant the camera just so that I can get. Yeah, canting the camera seems to work a bit better here. There we go. Okay. Penguin is like halfway in the shot and not, so I'm just gonna make him a bit more in the shot. There we go. Rule of thirds. Where is the camera? Rule of thirds. Ooh, there's nothing lining up here. Okay, I lined up Lapland's eyes. Yeah, fuck it. At least there's one thing lined up here. It's Lapland's eyes. Whatever. Let's try this. Why the fuck does that look strange? Hang on. That ain't right. Oh, shit. Hang on. I canted the camera the wrong fucking way. What? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Oops. There we go. Get a bit closer in on the action there. This should look better. Shh, a bit too close. Time 2 minutes. Sure. Wait, okay, no, I'll just cheese this. Lapland. Lap. Okay. My problem is that Lap is toothed down, so I'm just gonna scoot her up. Like she is in the photo. There you go. Yep. Creates a bit more levels in the photo as well. Because we have Croissant, Exu, and Mostima, Texas, and Sora in this, like, V shape, while Lappy is in the middle, standing tall. So if we try to get that back here, it'll be a lot more interesting to look at. There we go. Yep. Okay. I think that's time for me. Yep. I got 1 minute left, so I will very quickly grab the post-processing tools that I need. Vignette.png. Drag that on. Okay. And set the blend mode to overlay. And oh my god, what's going on here? What is this? Go away. Fuck off. Okay. Mask tool, brush, feather, expand that shit, and brush away. Oh fuck. What? Big, go big. What? Bigger. Okay. There you go. Done.
Last few seconds.
92 seconds? Wait, fibers.
Well, last few seconds, yeah. 10 seconds left.
Done. Good enough. Good enough. Done. Gaming.txt penguin logistics. There.
Okay, on the dot.
Easy. Time's up. Everyone, time's up. If you were part of the render challenge, submit your results on the hashtag events on our Discord server. Render time doesn't count. If you want to start rendering now and it takes like 5 minutes, go ahead, do that. But if you're already done, submit it to hashtag events. Here's a comparison. Someone asked whether Mostima has a black halo. That's what it should be, but I mean, look at the art. That ain't no black halo to me. This is official art. That ain't no black halo to me. Hero. Yeah, I don't know, man. Exu white halo? Yeah, that's true. Exu does have a white halo. I made Exu's halo here yellow. I didn't have time to add the bloom or anything. I could have added the extra bloom for the controller lights and whatnot, but there was no time. There's like a few details, a tiny detail, like the plate there, Exu's cup that I missed, some bottles, the books and whatnot. Missed all of those, but that's okay. Like, that's not the main focus of the shot anyway. It's like people having fun playing games. Jack Zypher says, I think the reason it looks fucky is because Minecraft skins are too small. Well, which part of it looks fucky? Mostima's skin. Ah, Mostima's skin is supposed to tell a story. The new one or her original one? Mostima's halo is fading away, not changing color. Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, now that that's done, I'm going to close off this. I'm going to export this out. Jesus Christ. Come on. Export. Penguin Logistics game. Yep. Go on to Discord. Discord. Events. There we go. Okay. Here's mine. Cool. So we have, I see. So Gudgeon's render is Dark Souls. Very nice. I love the particles. Ooh, super cool. Yep. So this is Gudgeon's Dark Souls render. Next we have Master Blue Sparks Hostile Mob chess render. Nice. Thank God I didn't go for chess. Because if I went for chess, it would have been like the exact same. Nice. Oh, you put the slimes as pawns. Rip. There's my own one. What else? Is that it? Is that it for today? Is Solar in today?
Ooh, we might need to check up on him.
Yeah, no, Solar just wrote frick, I'm too lagged out. Hey, who else is part of the challenge? Let me know if you're rendering just so I know and I can just wait a little bit for you. Jack Cypher says, should be basic lore if you played Code of Raw and went through the ending scene where they chilled and destroyed Bar. I don't remember her Halo fading. I just remember her vanishing, and I remember her Halo being black. Well, they say that her Halo is black, but in her art, the Halo is not black. Oh, actually, rather, in her art, she has 2 Halos. Mostima's art? Here. So, her Halo... See here. In her E1 art, the Halo is not black. It's just a normal Halo. In her E2 art, she has 2 Halos that are black. So, I don't see any fading here, and I see a color change. Unless you say it's fading to black, but then why is the other art transparent? And then in this new art, it's chrome. Like, it's not black or yellow, it's chrome. It's, yeah. So, I don't know. I don't remember that anywhere in the story. Ice Fireboy, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Alice says, I asked whether you guys prefer animated or pictures. Oh, I thought you meant animated dojins. What the fuck's an animated dojin? Okay, well, if these are all that we have so far, I'm just gonna give my feedback on these 3. First of all, the Gudgeon's one... Fuck, open, thank you. Gudgeon's one is fantastic. I love that you included the fire particles for post-processing as well. I don't play Dark Souls, so I have no context what the massive crow in the background is supposed to mean, but that blends in seamlessly. Like, that looks like it's supposed to be there, so that's fantastic. The God Rays really do help as well. The main thing that caught my eye here, first of all, great job catching people's eyes, because you work color very well here, where you have the yellow flame, sorry, the orange flame with everything else being blue, and this instantly catches my eye. So you've drawn the eye into the correct place. Second of all, the particles, even if you just added them in Photoshop, they up your production value by so much. Great job. I really don't know what I can say about this.
I think maybe a bit more smoke effect might help, but yeah,
smoke on the fire, you mean?
Yeah, on the fire, yes.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure if smoke on the fire would help or not.
It makes it look realistic.
I think it would make it look realistic, but I think it would damage the rest of the photo because it would just end up looking a bit smoky. Yeah. I think overall you did a fantastic job. I'm not sure what I can say here because it's just, yeah, it just looks solid.
Oh, it looks great. Yeah.
Embers are a JPEG I found online and added in Photoshop. The Raven is some free model. The Raven is part of a 3D model. Okay, cool. Next is Master Blue Sparkle. We have a chess one, very nice. With this one, the first thing that catches my eye is odd composition, where it's not quite right. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Is it? Composition is such a hard thing to describe. If you clicked... Eric, can you help me out here?
Sure.
You think this feels off as well, right? Something about the composition of this?
Slightly, I think. Yeah.
Can you put your finger on it?
It's probably like where the camera's set up. That's all I can say.
Yeah, okay. I think I can put a finger on it now. It's balance. There's a balance issue where on the right side of the image, we see the board ending and there's just some empty space on the rest of the table, and like that space there is not being used. Furthermore, these white chess pieces here take up like a third of the screen, while the other half, okay, so the white half takes up a third of the screen. Then in the second third, there's like half of the dude's face, and then in the third, it's just like a dude's shoulder. And so there's basically empty space. The third half, the right side, the right third of the screen, going vertically, is just empty space. While the middle third doesn't. Like the middle half is okay. I keep saying half. I mean third. The middle third is okay. But then the left half is just dominated by this white piece. So I feel that if you clicked on like this line where my mouse is and rotated the camera this way a little bit, you could, or even just if you move the camera so that the end of this board nears the end of the frame, you remove this little bit of emptiness on the right side of the frame here. I feel like that's the main thing. It's a bit of a weird composition going on. Yeah, it's really hard to put my finger on it, but like I think that's as close as I can get it to.
Solar made his submission, by the way.
Oh, cool. Yep. D Lavlin says hi. What's going on? Okay, so this is Solar's one. At 20 minutes processing. It'd be, oh frick, I'm late. Wait, so did you end up streaming or not, Solar? Let's see. Alex might want to get that hole checked out. Oh shit, Alex might want to get that hole checked out. That's right. Yep. That's right there. Yeah. Okay, that's a thing. I mean, that you're aware of that. You can fix that yourself. I'm gonna skip that. 6 and 9 for his cards. Nice. Wait, rainbow and +4, dude. Which order is this going in? The next guy's fucked. Nice. Yeah, it captures the. Okay, hang on. I forgot to check the theme. Yeah, okay. Everything here fits the theme of gaming. That's fine. Yeah, this fits the theme of gaming. I feel like you could. The lighting here is very, very, very plain, Solar. You could definitely spice up the lighting just by. I think the easiest thing you can do is maybe make this like a poker table or something, where you just have a big ass spotlight on top of them pointing down, and everything else in the background is just shadowy. It can make the scene a lot more dramatic than it actually is. That's one thing you could do. I don't really care that the background is repetitive, because that's not the focus of the shot, so it doesn't matter. What I do think could have a little bit of work, not that this would impact like the photo drastically, is changing the material of the table. Because the table material and the floor material is the exact same. You could change the table material to something a bit more colorful to introduce a bit more color to the scene, and it would distinguish the foreground from the background a bit more. Then in terms of composition, it works, but there's not much happening here. Like, it works perfectly fine. I don't think there's much you need to change here, because actually, no. Did you line up the cards to the rule of third? If you line up these two cards to the rule of thirds, that's good. Because the main thing is, we don't need to see the guy. We don't need to see these two guys here. We need to see what cards they have, and then we have to see a protagonist. And you've done that job perfectly. So we can see the cards. We can see what's in the middle. And we can see the protagonist. Maybe if the next time you're putting cards in the middle, make it actually in the middle, because these cards are definitely not in the middle. At least vertically, they're not in the middle. Middle is like somewhere at the end of these cards. Like, you've missed the middle on these cards here. Horizontally, that's never going to happen because they're on the lower third. You could actually line up the lower third with these cards as well. So you draw a line on the lower third horizontally, try to line those cards up right there, so to draw a line vertically in the middle, horizontally on the lower third, and put those cards on where it aligns. Yeah, not much I can say. Maybe bend the other dude's arm a little bit. I don't like seeing straight arms in Minecraft, because like yeah, in Minecraft people don't have joints, right? But like, if you have the ability to bend people's arms, ain't nobody stand like straight like this. Like, there's always some natural bend in the arm, and so I always feel that it's needed to just slightly bend Minecraft characters' arms just a tad little bit.
The 6 and 9 was in one of the thirds.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it was. Yeah. It looked like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, overall good job. I think you've done a good job with the composition here, actually. Like, it's not bad. Just one slight change. The one thing I would change is the lighting. So I would put a big spotlight right on top of them, give that volumetric lighting, use the little trick of poking a few holes through a plane so that there's like volumetric lighting going down, make everything else dark. It would make this feel so much more dramatic, and the only thing you would need to change is the lighting. That's it. That's the one thing that would make this stand out a lot better. Okay, if you have the 6 and 9, okay. See here, okay. This is Solar's like work in cinema screenshot. Here's what you do. You move this Alex over so that the cross section of this rainbow lines up close to the lower third over here. Then you move this card so that the hole in the 6 lines up with this cross section here. Then you draw a line through the middle, and you move the 5 is already lined up, right? The 5 is already lined up. You just scoot this to the left ever so slightly, because that would be the middle of the shot. So that green line is the origin point, but that's not the middle. See, this is perfect. This dot up here, this tiny little orange dot right over here, that's the middle, right? You want to line the 5 up right there, basically. Bend the dude's arm a little bit, make a spotlight on top of him, point down. You're good to go. I think that would look really cool, really dramatic. That's the word I'm looking for. Alrighty, feedback for Blue Spark. The one thing to change. If you only change one thing, move the camera. Click on this slime or this slime and drag your mouse this way a little bit so the camera rotates, I don't know, left a little bit. That should fix up the composition a bit. Gudgeon's one, I don't have any comments for this one, like improvement-wise, because to me this looks perfect. Yeah, this one just looks perfect to me. Okay. Neko Dessa says, Chafe, could you make a video detailing trust farming? Just asking. What do you mean? Just play the game.
Trust farming.
Play the game.
Just put people.
Put people in stages. Play the game. Like that's it. There's nothing to it. Yeah. Put them in base. Put them in base. Bring them along. If you don't have like, if you can clear a stage with Silver Ash only, then you've got 11 other slots open. Just put them in there. That's it. Simple as that. Yeah. Hey, listen. We got 28 people in the stream. Even if you guys aren't usually here, don't worry. Now is time to vote. So we've got 4 submissions. We have Blue Spark, Gudgeon, my own one, and Solar's one. The winner of the weekly render challenge gets to choose the theme for the next challenge. Oh, by the way, feedback from my own one.
Phase expressions.
What'd you say?
Facial expressions?
Facial expressions, yes. I think more importantly is I don't know where to look. When I look at this image, I don't know where to look. Like, what am I supposed to look at? But like, because if in comparison, if you took a look at the original photo, you know what to look at. You know what to look at. You know that Exu is the main thing here. Then you go up, look at Croissant. Then you look at like Lappy, and then you look at Sora, and then you work your way back down. Like your eyes should go from Exu first. Most people will do this. They'll look at Exu first, look up to Croissant, look at Lappy, go to Sora, Texas, Mostima, and then they'll see the mayor on the side, and then the 2 up here. That's how the eye movement goes, right? So it's like a little spiral. But I can't say the same for my own one. I can't say that the first thing I look at here is Exu. It looks like the first thing that I look at here is like, I don't know. There's just not a first place to look. There's nothing guiding my eye in my own render. That's a hard one to work for. You guys gotta work out how to properly draw people's eyes to the thing that you want them to look at. And Gudgeon does this very well by the way he does lighting, and color, because this is the most bright thing in the scene. Is this fire, and it's the only thing that has a different color in the entire scene. So instantly your eye gets drawn to what you should look at. Right, so for Gudgeon's one, you see the fire, then you see the night, then you look up, you follow this path up, and you see like the rest of the castle, and then you look at the empty space, and you get the entire image. There's a good like direction for the eye to follow here. Alice says, who's behind Croissant, by the way? In the original image, I got no clue, dude. I got no clue. My girlfriend and I are saying that looks like Mayor, but I don't understand why Mayor would be in the background there. I got no clue. I think it's Mayor, but why? I don't know. I can't say. Doesn't make sense. Everyone's voting for Gudgeon's one. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I see most votes for Gudgeon. Some vote for me. Thanks. No, I think Gajin takes this one. Awesome.
Yep.
All right, Gajin, next theme. Next week's theme, all yours. Hey, we're gonna get Shaney in as well. I don't know if you know Shaney, Gajin, but since we're gonna have Shaney participating in the next stream, let's see if we can come up with something fun and interesting. Something fun. Let's do something fun. Should be croissant in the back. Nah. Croissant ain't in the back though. Croissant's like right here. I cut the person out in the back because I don't know who they were. Chafe check memes. What curse images have you put into my memes? Drink soda every night. Does that mean that Holy Fizz is one of them? I'm not drinking soda tonight though. I'm drinking green tea. Do you remember that time I tried to show my green tea on screen, but I completely forgot that I have a green screen behind me? We're waiting for Gudgeon. Oh, hang on. Gudgeon says, I'm thinking either history in general or ancient history. I think history would open it up a lot more. Ancient history... Nah, let's do history. Because history can mean a lot of things. It could be an ancient version. It could be an old version of Minecraft. That could be history, or it could be a representation of history itself or something. I think history is a good term. Yeah. I almost said ancient Minecraft. Ancient water. Oh my god, it's the return of old water.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, alright. Next theme is history. Awesome. Hey, thank you everyone for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I will be making contingency contract guides sooner or later, but I'm also planning a few fun Arknights videos just for the time being. I myself am not too worried about the next contingency contract, and if you cleared 18, neither should you. Like honestly, we should strive for 20. If you cleared 18 for this one, the next one we do 20. Right? Like I did 21, I'm gonna do 23 on the next one. That's my goal. So if you did 18, you're with me. We're doing 20. Watch the guides. You can do it. Trust. Hey, leave us a like rating. Really does help the channel. Subscribe and hit the bell if you have not already. Discord link is in the description. If you want to participate in next week's render challenge, go ahead. Even if you've never done any animation before, if you're interested in learning animation, I've got tons of videos up to teach people animation. So feel free to come join and do our render challenges. It really does help you stay productive in these times where not a lot of us are productive. Alright, that's all, man. Cheers.